your projects that you're already doing are one of the biggest lead magnet tools that you have. And a big thing that I see a lot of contractors doing wrong is they're not leveraging those projects as a lead magnet. So in this video, I want to talk about how you can do what keep doing what you're already doing and turn that into getting more leads. It's not about doing more, it's about changing just a few different things so that you can bring in more leads based off of the stuff that you're already doing. It should be a revolving wheel. So let's get right into it. All right, so I want to draw a graphic of a flywheel, essentially. Now, a flywheel is something that every business should have. They should be doing, but a lot of us don't, and I'm guilty of it too. But with a flywheel, we essentially, like, you understand how this works. Everything should work together, okay? Everything should keep going in this ecosystem. And this is a perfect, business. And what I see a lot of contractors doing is leads kind of go here and then projects go here. Let's say leads, D, projects, and marketing is over here. None of it goes together. It's just all over the place. And it's really frustrating for you because you're trying to figure out why nothing's working and why you're all over the place. Now, designing a flywheel for your business takes a little bit more thought. Luckily, we've helped a lot of contractors do this. And there's a few things. So you already have your projects. Because this is how you make money, right? So your projects are already here. Now, your marketing, guess what it does? It sells more projects, okay? And the perfect solution here is adding in content, which you should already be doing, but when you do it in a more strategic way, everything flies together because your projects should turn into content, which then feeds your marketing, which gets more projects, which then creates more contents. It's this simple, okay? So here's the thing. A lot of people are really just missing this piece right here and a little bit of this piece. A lot of people have marketing that turns into projects, and sometimes the marketing is just simple referrals or word of mouth, which I guess is the same thing, or past clients, right? This is pretty much all people have. I literally just got done talking to somebody that has been doing just pavers for over 20 years. He's been in the industry. He's like a super OG. He does amazing work, but they don't really have any content or any marketing. This is what the flywheel looked like. And it's like, okay, well, the good news is you're getting these without spending any money. You're doing this and you have great work. So let's add in content, right? Content. Oh my God, why do I keep putting an S? Let's add in content of these projects that you're already doing. And now let's drive that into the marketing. So let's actually start marketing, not just referrals, not just word of mouth. That's the baseline. You've already built up the baseline, but let's start running ads. Let's redo the website. Let's create posts on Google Business, Facebook, all these things. He didn't have any of this, and he's already things are going okay. So now just imagine what happens when you add these things in. It's an insane flywheel. And so when you're trying to get leads, you're trying to grow your business, you're trying to add in all of these things, you've already got projects. Now we want to turn them into a lead magnet. And so essentially the missing step is when you think about it like a flywheel. Again, let me just draw it real quick. What do you think is missing in your business? Do you have marketing? Do you have content to feed the marketing? And do you have projects? If I had to guess, most of you are right here. And that's it. You know, you've got projects because you're doing kind of disbanded marketing. And what I'm trying to get at on this video is to convert more by content into your marketing, into leads. So what does that look like? All right, you have jobs that you do. And for everybody, it's a little bit different. You have jobs that make you more money, you have jobs that make you less money, but you're already doing the work. And a big misconception that I think people have is, oh, well, if my job isn't perfect, if my finished product isn't perfect, then I shouldn't even post it or market it or talk about it. And that's a big issue, because right now, if I went on to ChatGPT, I could start a pool company, I could start a contracting business, I could be an outdoor living contractor, and I could have it generate the most sexy, perfect portfolio images ever. And most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference, okay? So bear with me on this. If that's the case, if your competition, if the guys who don't have the same level of quality that you do, if the guys who are newer than you are can just generate nice looking bullshit images to help sell jobs, how are your finished perfect projects gonna stand out against that? They're not. What people are looking for is they're looking for education, and they're looking to see the journey. They're looking to see the experience. You can't bullshit starting from point A and ending up at point B. You can't GPT that. You can't AI that. Like, if you're constantly making videos, hey guys, we're out here today, we're putting in some turf for this project. Here's what it looks like. Here's how they lay it out, blah, 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 blah. The homeowners are gonna love that shit. And then your call to action is, hey, if you're looking at turf, you want us to do this for your backyard, give us a call, click the button below, get a quote, blah, 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 whatever your call to action is. But we're leveraging this content. What a lot of people do is we wait until it's finished. We have our job here, and we have like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We have all these steps as this job is getting complete. And then we have finished. And this is the only thing we talk about. We only market this, but there's so many missed opportunities here, you know, from the demo, the design, the installation, install. Like there are all of these steps along the way that could become content that could also go into marketing. And so I want you to think about this like really tactically while you're working on projects. How long would it take you to pull out your phone? You don't even have to be in it, but just walk the job and explain what's going on. Like which pieces are going in, right? What part of the project? What's some of your favorite things about it? What's some of the things you hate about it? Why are you doing that specific thing for that specific job? You want to lean into your content at every step of the way, or your project at every step of the way, and turn that into content so that you can take it to the next level. So that now you've got so much out there, and it's authentic and it's natural and it shows the journey. It doesn't just show the finished project. Your competitors are going to be posting finished. Everyone's going to be posting finished, and the homeowner's numb to that. The homeowner wants to know more. They want to see that journey. They want to see that experience so that they can put in their head what that would look like for them. So if you're not creating content from the job, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to bring in more leads and share the journey and share what you do. Every step of every job could be multiple pieces of content. And the thing is, you're already doing the work, so you don't have to fabricate anything. If I had to, buy a car and fill it with jelly beans, that's kind of a pain in the ass for content. Like that's a lot of steps just to make content. But you don't have to hypothetically buy a car and fill it with jelly beans, because you're already doing the thing and you're getting paid to do the thing. So not creating content around that is like just a huge missed opportunity. So hopefully that's helpful. If you like that, if you want help, you want us to do all that for you, there's a link in the description. We can hop on a quick call, see if your business is a good fit. We help outdoor living contractors get more leads through their website, through their social media, all of that good stuff. But there's a lot of helpful content here on the channel. So if you want to do it yourself, I guarantee you can figure it out. It's pretty easy. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.